Well, the trial for the man accused of killing 4 members of a Muslim family in London, Ontario, is set to resume today. CTV's Michelle Mulaski joins us live with a look ahead to today's proceedings from Windsor. Thank you so much for joining us as always. Michelle, what can we expect for today?
We're expecting Nathaniel Veltman to return to the witness stand here at Windsor's Superior Court today. This will be his 8th day in testimony in his own defense. Now, in fairness, the trial did not sit last Friday because 2 jurors were sick, and so this will be his 8th day up on the stand defending himself. What we expect is for the defense to possibly re-examine Mr. Veltman about his evidence. He essentially, over those 8 days, has backtracked on his motivations. Still admits that he did use his pickup truck to strike and kill a Muslim family in London on June 6, 2021, but he now is denying that it was motivated by a specific ideology, by a specific political belief system. Now refers to all those conspiracies he was consuming online in 2021 as garbage.
What's the scene like in the courtroom? I can imagine this is just such an emotional and difficult time for the family and friends of the victims.
Yeah, yesterday the courtroom was relatively empty, quite frankly, here in Windsor. But last week, in the middle of Mr. Veltman's evidence, there were family members of the Afzal family. 4 members of their family died: Talat, Salman, Madiha, and Yumna. Members of their family, their friends, and from the Muslim community, both here in Windsor and in London, were in this courtroom last week. And it was an emotional day for them as Mr. Veltman was in cross-examination, trying to explain but not explain his motivations. He now says that what he told police in 2021 was just excuses and trying to shift the blame. That was difficult for the family to hear. It would appear they were emotional, comforting each other and whatnot. So I wonder, though, if it's going to become more difficult. The jury is anticipating to hear from a forensic psychologist about Mr. Veltman's mental issues and the impact of psilocybin, commonly known as magic mushrooms, the impact that those drugs had on him 36 to 40 hours after he consumed them. That's when he struck this family with his pickup truck in London.
And lastly, Michelle, how much longer is this trial expected to last?
That's a great question. So when all of this started, when this jury here in Windsor was selected on the 6th of September, they were told 12 weeks. When evidence started the following Monday on September the 11th, they were told 8 weeks, that they had cut the witness list in half. This is the start of the 8th week of court time, the 7th week of evidence. So potentially, I think it's a good bet to say that we'll still be here at this through this week, but we could be approaching the end. But quite frankly, the only people who really know the answer to that is the defense at this point. The ball is in their court.
CTV's Michelle Mulaski, we always appreciate the updates. Thank you.